Hey, and welcome back to Billing Buzz. Thanks for joining us for our second video, and we really hope you enjoyed the first one. In this edition, we're going to go over another tool offered by Noridian Medicare, and this one has to do with ABNs and how to fill them out properly. With all of the same and similar denials in our industry right now, ABNs are a hot topic, especially since a lot of the audits for same and similar are being denied for invalid ABNs. We're getting a ton of questions at CBS about ABNs in general and how to fill them out properly, so we thought it would be a great time to give you a tutorial on this awesome tool from Noridian. So we start at med.noridianmedicare.com and select either jurisdiction A or D for our durable medical equipment, prosthetics, orthotic supplies. Once we get to our landing page for our jurisdiction, we're going to scroll all the way down to our tools section. Once in our tools page, the third one down is what we're looking for. It's our Advance Beneficiary Notice of Non-Coverage ABN tutorial. On this page, you'll see a blank copy of an ABN. The ABN form is an approved form, and it has to be form CMS R131. You'll notice that this form expires March of 2020. If you are downloading the ABN form to use in your office, just make sure that you are choosing the correct current version. Again, the CMS R131. So in this great tool, you can hover your mouse anywhere on the page, and it will give you information as to how to fill out the section correctly and what information CMS is looking for in that specific section. So we're just going to do a quick walkthrough and cover everything that this tool offers. The first section is the notifier. As the supplier, you are the notifier. So you're going to enter in the name of the provider, the address, phone number, any information to identify who is actually providing the item as well as the ABN. B is our patient name, and C is the identification number, but that's going to be your internal identification number that comes from your software system. It is not a required field, but this specifies to not use the Medicare number or the Social Security number. So if you're going to fill out this field, be sure to use your internal identification number for the patient. Section D, you'll notice, repeats itself a few times through the tool. Section D is where you list the specific item and its general description. It's recommended that in Section D, where you have a bigger field, you list the specific item and each code that you're going to be using. Section E seems to be where we're getting a lot of pushback from CMS, and a lot of the denials for invalid ABNs are because the information in the section is not specific enough. You can actually find a list of some examples of appropriate and not appropriate reasons to put into Section E. You can find a copy of this on Medicare's listserv. They released it in September of 2018. You can also find this on our website in a recent article titled Proactive Preparation for Same and Similar under the CBS article section of our website. In Section E, be sure to put very specific information as to why you feel the item may be denied. Be sure to use language that the beneficiary will understand, so when they read it, they completely understand why the item may be denied and why they may have to pay for the item out of pocket. Section F is where you're going to enter the estimated cost that the patient may incur if the item is not covered. Section G is the section that the patient fills out. They have options 1, 2, or 3 to indicate what they want to do with the information received on this form. Option 1 would be, I want the device listed above. You may ask to be paid now, but I also want you to bill Medicare. Option 2 would be, I don't want you to bill Medicare. I would like the device, and I understand that I'm responsible for payment. Option 3 would be, I don't want the device at all, and I understand that I am not responsible for payment. Section H is any additional information that could help the patient. The example they give here is letting the patient know that they have other coverage. And last but not least, the patient's signature and date. So this is an overview of the tutorial. It's a really great tool. Anytime you're filling it out, run through it. Make sure you've got everything you need up to CMS's standards. I suggest using this anytime you're filling out an ABN or anytime that you're questioning whether or not you're doing it correctly. Thanks for joining us for our second edition of the Billing Buzz. As always, I hope you learned something new and I hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us and be sure to subscribe to our newsletter and follow us on social media. Thanks for tuning in and have an awesome day.